Hello and welcome to our channel, where we explore timeless wisdom for a healthier life. Today we are traveling to a beautiful island in Japan, a place where people not only live longer than almost anyone else on Earth, but they also stay healthy, active and youthful well into their 90s and beyond. We are talking about the island of Okinawa, and the secrets behind the remarkable Okinawan physique and spirit. Before we delve into their secrets, I have a simple question for you. What is one small thing you do each day that brings you a little bit of joy? It could be tending to a plant, sipping your morning tea, or chatting with a neighbor. Please share it with us in the comments below. Now let's explore how the people of Okinawa have mastered the art of aging gracefully, and how we can learn from their incredible example. Okinawa is what scientists and researchers call a blue zone, which is a special name for a region where people live exceptionally long and healthy lives. While many places in the world struggle with diseases that come with aging, the Okinawans have shown a remarkable resistance to them for generations. They experience significantly lower rates of heart disease, cancer, and dementia compared to people in many Western countries. But it's not just about adding years to their life, it is about adding life to their years, as they remain vibrant and active members of their communities. The real magic of the Okinawan way of life is that it combines several powerful habits into a single harmonious lifestyle. It's a beautiful tapestry woven from their diet, their daily movements, their sense of purpose, and their strong social connections. Let's begin with the cornerstone of their health, which is what they put on their plates every single day. The Okinawan diet is not about restriction or counting every single calorie, but rather about embracing nutrient-dense plant-based foods. Their entire philosophy of eating can be summed up in a simple, wise phrase that they say before every meal: Hara Hachi Bu. This ancient teaching, inspired by the philosopher Confucius, translates to eat until you are 80% full. This isn't just a quaint saying, it's a powerful practice for maintaining a healthy weight and reducing stress on your body's systems. It takes about 20 minutes for your stomach to send a signal to your brain that it is full and satisfied. By stopping when you are just starting to feel content rather than completely stuffed, you give your brain time to catch up with your stomach. This simple habit prevents overeating and allows your digestive system to work more efficiently without being overwhelmed. Over a lifetime, this small, consistent practice of moderation makes a tremendous difference in preventing weight gain and the health problems associated with it. Now, let's look at the actual foods that make up the traditional Okinawan plate, which is often described as a rainbow of colors. The undisputed king of the Okinawan diet is the purple sweet potato, known locally as beni imo. Unlike the white potatoes common in many Western diets, these vibrant purple potatoes are a true superfood packed with powerful nutrients. They are the main source of calories for Okinawans, providing sustained energy without the sharp blood sugar spikes that refined carbohydrates can cause. These sweet potatoes are incredibly rich in antioxidants, particularly the ones that give them their beautiful purple color, which help protect your body's cells from damage. They are also an excellent source of vitamin A, which is crucial for good vision, a strong immune system, and healthy skin. To give you an idea, a single medium-sized purple sweet potato can provide more than double your entire daily requirement for vitamin A, which is more than you would find in 2 large carrots. Alongside the sweet potato, a huge portion of their diet consists of green and yellow vegetables. One of the most famous Okinawan vegetables is goya, also known as bitter melon, which is renowned for its ability to help regulate blood sugar. They also eat plenty of dark leafy greens like bok choy and spinach, which are loaded with vitamins and minerals that support bone health and energy levels. These vegetables are rich in fiber, which is absolutely essential for a healthy digestive system and for keeping you feeling full and satisfied. Most adults should aim for about 25 to 30 grams of fiber per day, and the Okinawans easily achieve this. You could get that amount of fiber by eating a bowl of oatmeal, an apple, a cup of raspberries, and a large serving of steamed broccoli. The Okinawan diet is built around getting this fiber naturally from a wide variety of vegetables eaten at every meal. Another pillar of their diet is soy, but not the highly processed soy you might find in some modern foods. They consume traditional fermented forms of soy like tofu, miso, and natto, which are much easier for the body to digest. Tofu serves as a wonderful source of plant-based protein, providing the building blocks for muscle and tissue repair without the saturated fat found in red meat. A standard block of firm tofu contains a substantial amount of protein, roughly equivalent to what you would get from eating 4 large eggs. Miso, a fermented soybean paste used to make a savory soup, is full of beneficial bacteria that support a healthy gut. A healthy gut is like the foundation of a strong house. It's linked to a better immune system, improved mood, and overall well-being. The sea also provides a great deal of nourishment for the Okinawan people, particularly in the form of seaweed. Seaweed, such as kombu and wakame, is a staple in their soups and side dishes, and it's one of the best natural sources of essential minerals. It is especially rich in iodine, a mineral that is critical for the proper functioning of your thyroid gland, which controls your metabolism. Many people in the world do not get enough iodine, but Okinawans get plenty from their daily consumption of seaweed. For instance, just 1 gram of dried kombu seaweed can contain more than your entire daily need for iodine, a mineral that is often only found in iodized salt or specific seafood. They also consume a variety of mushrooms, particularly shiitake mushrooms, which have been valued for centuries for their immune-boosting properties. When it comes to protein from animal sources, the Okinawan approach is one of careful moderation and choosing quality over quantity. Fish is eaten several times a week, providing a fantastic source of omega-3 fatty acids, which are famous for their heart and brain benefits. These healthy fats help to reduce inflammation in the body, which is a key driver of many age-related diseases. The recommended weekly intake of omega-3s can be met by eating 2 servings of fatty fish like mackerel, salmon or sardines. This is precisely what the Okinawan people do, often enjoying their fish simply grilled or simmered in a light broth. What is perhaps most interesting is their relationship with meat, especially pork, which is a part of their tradition, but consumed very thoughtfully. Pork is typically reserved for special occasions and ceremonies, and when they do eat it, they use every part of the animal. The meat is often boiled for a very long time to remove as much of the unhealthy fat as possible, resulting in a lean and tender dish. This is a stark contrast to diets where red meat is a daily centerpiece, often fried or heavily processed. Now let's talk about what the Okinawans consistently avoid or consume in very small quantities. You will not find much processed food, sugary snacks, or refined grains like white bread and pasta in a traditional Okinawan kitchen. These modern foods often provide empty calories, meaning they are high in energy, but low in the essential vitamins and minerals your body needs to thrive. Sugary drinks are almost non-existent. Instead, they hydrate with water and a special type of tea called jasmine tea. Jasmine tea is not only calming and fragrant, but it also contains antioxidants that can help protect the heart. Dairy products like milk and cheese are also not a traditional part of their diet, which is interesting because Okinawans still maintain strong bones into old age. They get their calcium from plant-based sources like dark leafy greens, tofu, and small fish eaten with the bones. This demonstrates that there are many paths to good bone health, and a diet rich in a variety of minerals is key. To summarize the Okinawan plate, imagine it filled mostly with colorful vegetables, especially sweet potatoes, with a side of tofu or fish, and a warm bowl of miso soup. It's a diet that is naturally low in calories, but incredibly high in nutrients, a concept we call nutrient density. Every bite of food is working to nourish and protect the body, rather than simply filling the stomach. However, the secret to the Okinawan physique and longevity is not found only on their dinner plates. Their entire lifestyle is designed around principles of health and well-being, starting with how they move their bodies every single day. You won't find many Okinawan elders heading to a gym to lift heavy weights or run on a treadmill for an hour. Their physical activity is seamlessly woven into the fabric of their daily lives in a way that is gentle, consistent, and enjoyable. Many Okinawans are avid gardeners, and they maintain their own small vegetable gardens well into their 90s. This daily gardening involves constant bending, squatting, and lifting, which acts as a form of natural strength training for their legs and back. It keeps their joints flexible and their muscles engaged without the strain of a formal gym workout. Walking is another fundamental part of their day. as they often walk to visit friends, go to the market, or simply enjoy the fresh air. This consistent, low-impact activity is wonderful for cardiovascular health, keeping the heart strong and the blood circulating efficiently. They don't think of it as exercise, but rather as a natural and necessary part of getting around and connecting with their community. In addition to these daily tasks, many Okinawans practice traditional forms of dance and a gentle type of martial arts. These activities are not just good for the body, they also challenge the mind by requiring them to remember movements and coordinate their bodies. This combination of physical and mental engagement is incredibly important for keeping the brain sharp as we age. The key takeaway from their approach to movement is that it doesn't have to be intense to be effective. The best form of exercise is one that you can do consistently and joyfully for your entire life, not just for a few weeks or months. Constant, gentle movement throughout the day is far more beneficial than sitting for 8 hours and then trying to make up for it with one intense workout. This philosophy of integrating healthy habits naturally leads us to another profound Okinawan concept, Ikigai. Ikigai is a Japanese word that doesn't have a direct, single-word translation in English, but it essentially means a reason to get up in the morning. It is the intersection of what you love, what you are good at, what the world needs, and what you can be valued for. For the centenarians of Okinawa, their Ikigai is often simple, yet deeply meaningful and powerful. It might be mastering a traditional craft like weaving, teaching traditional music to children, or caring for their great-grandchildren. One elder might find their Ikigai in being the best fisherman in the village, while another finds it in nurturing their perfect garden. Having a strong sense of purpose is a powerful psychological anchor that contributes immensely to longevity and well-being. It provides a reason to stay active, to keep learning, and to remain engaged with the world around you. When you have a purpose, you are less likely to feel the effects of stress, anxiety, and depression, which can be very damaging to your physical health over time. This idea of Ikigai reminds us that mental and spiritual health are just as important as the food we eat or the exercise we do. It encourages us to ask ourselves what truly matters to us and what unique contribution we can make to our families and communities. Finding your own Ikigai, no matter how big or small it may seem, can be a powerful driving force for a long and happy life. This deep sense of purpose is supported by yet another pillar of Okinawan society, a concept known as Moai. A Moai is a traditional social support group, a small circle of friends who are committed to supporting each other for life. These groups are formed in childhood, and the members meet regularly throughout their lives to socialize, share advice, and even pool their financial resources if someone is in need. This built-in social network provides an incredible buffer against the hardships and loneliness that can often accompany aging. Knowing that you have a group of people who truly care for you and will be there for you no matter what creates a profound sense of security and belonging. Modern science has confirmed what the Okinawans have known for centuries. Strong social connections are a critical predictor of good health and longevity. Loneliness has been shown to be as damaging to your health as smoking or being overweight, as it can increase inflammation and stress hormones in the body. The Moai system ensures that Okinawan elders remain socially connected, valued and supported throughout their entire lives. They gather to chat over tea, play games, and share the joys and sorrows of their lives, which keeps their spirits high and their minds engaged. This is a beautiful reminder for all of us about the importance of nurturing our friendships and being part of a community. It's not about how many friends you have on social media, but about having a few close, dependable relationships that you can count on. Finally, we cannot talk about the Okinawan lifestyle without mentioning their deep connection to nature and the environment. Living on a subtropical island means they spend a great deal of time outdoors soaking up the natural sunlight. This regular, sensible exposure to the sun allows their bodies to produce vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin. Vitamin D is absolutely crucial for absorbing calcium and maintaining strong, healthy bones, which helps prevent fractures in old age. It also plays a vital role in supporting the immune system and regulating mood, helping to ward off illness and feelings of depression. Many older adults, especially those who live in colder climates or spend most of their time indoors, are deficient in this essential vitamin. Health experts often recommend a daily intake of around 800 international units, or 20 micrograms, of vitamin D for older adults. To put that into perspective, you would get that amount of vitamin D from eating a generous 4-ounce serving of cooked salmon, or by spending about 15 to 20 minutes in the midday sun, with your arms and legs exposed, depending on your skin type and location. The Okinawans get a healthy dose of this vitamin naturally through their outdoor lifestyle, which contributes significantly to their robust health. Their connection to nature also fosters a sense of peace and reduces stress, as spending time in a natural environment has been shown to lower blood pressure and calm the mind. So when we look at the Okinawan physique, we see that it is the result of a complete holistic system. It is not just one thing, but the powerful synergy of many things working together in perfect harmony. It's the nutrient-rich, plant-heavy diet that nourishes their cells and protects them from disease. Then it's the constant, gentle movement that keeps their bodies strong and flexible without causing injury. It's the profound sense of purpose, their Ikigai, that gives them a reason to embrace each new day with enthusiasm. It's the unwavering social support of their Moai that protects them from loneliness and stress. And it's their connection to the natural world that provides them with essential nutrients and a sense of calm. Now you might be thinking that this all sounds wonderful, but that it's impossible to replicate the Okinawan lifestyle if you don't live on a Japanese island. While we may not be able to recreate their environment exactly, we can absolutely adopt the core principles and apply them to our own lives, no matter where we live. Let's break down some simple, practical steps you can start taking today to incorporate some of this Okinawan wisdom. First, let's focus on the diet, and start by simply adding more plants to your plate, especially vegetables. Try to make half of your plate at every meal consist of colorful vegetables, just like the Okinawans do. You could introduce a new vegetable each week to keep things interesting and to ensure you're getting a wide range of nutrients. Consider swapping out your usual white potatoes or white rice for sweet potatoes a few times a week to get that boost of vitamins and fiber. You don't need to eliminate meat entirely, but perhaps you could try having 1 or 2 meat-free days a week, focusing on plant-based proteins like lentils, beans, or tofu. And remember the powerful practice of hara hachibu. So try to pause during your meal and check in with your body. Eat slowly, savor each bite, and stop when you feel satisfied, not when you feel completely full and uncomfortable. Second, let's think about movement and how you can weave more gentle activity into your daily routine. Look for opportunities to walk more, perhaps by taking a short walk after dinner or by choosing to park a little farther away from the store entrance. If you enjoy being outdoors, consider starting a small garden, even if it's just a few pots on a balcony. The act of tending to plants can be both a form of light exercise and a wonderful way to reduce stress. You could also try a gentle form of exercise like Tai Chi or a beginner's yoga class, which are excellent for improving balance and flexibility, 2 crucial factors in preventing falls as we age. The goal is to find an activity you genuinely enjoy, so it feels less like a chore and more like a pleasant part of your day. Third, take some time to reflect on your own sense of purpose, your Ikigai. What are the activities that make you lose track of time because you are so engaged and happy? What skills or knowledge do you have that you could share with others, perhaps by volunteering or mentoring someone younger? Having a project or a passion, whether it's learning a new language, tracing your family history, or joining a local choir, can bring immense joy and vitality to your life. It's never too late to discover a new passion or to rekindle an old one that has been put on the back burner. Fourth, make a conscious effort to strengthen your social connections, your own personal Moai. Reach out to an old friend you haven't spoken to in a while, or invite a neighbor over for a cup of tea. Consider joining a club or a group that shares your interests, whether it's a book club, a walking group, or a card-playing circle. These social interactions are not just fun, they are a vital nutrient for your emotional and mental health. Building and maintaining these relationships is one of the most important investments you can make in your long-term well-being. The Okinawan way of life teaches us a powerful and hopeful lesson about aging. It shows us that many of the diseases and limitations we associate with getting older are not inevitable, but are often the result of our lifestyle choices. By making conscious, healthy choices rooted in moderation, community and purpose, we can have a profound impact on how we age. It is not about chasing an unrealistic ideal of eternal youth, but about embracing a life of vitality, health, and happiness at every stage. The Okinawan people are a living testament to the fact that a long, healthy life is possible when we live in harmony with our bodies, our communities, and the world around us. Their youthful appearance is simply an outward reflection of their inner health and the vibrant, purposeful lives they lead. It's a reminder that looking younger is less about cosmetic tricks and more about nurturing your body from the inside out, with good food, joyful movement, and strong human connections. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore the incredible wisdom of the Okinawan people. I hope you found this journey as inspiring as I did, and that it has given you some simple, practical ideas to enhance your own health and well-being. Remember, every small change you make is a step towards a healthier and more vibrant future. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more content about living a long and healthy life, please consider subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us continue to share this valuable information with more people who can benefit from it. Please remember that I am not a medical doctor. The information shared in this video is based on extensive research and experience in helping people with their health and diet. It is intended for informational purposes only and should not be taken as medical advice. Please consult with your own healthcare professional before making any significant changes to your diet or lifestyle.